Doing some drills and going in the practice tool can help your mechanics pretty efficiently. I am sure you experienced the most known as first game of the day, where you completely get smashed, feel like bronze, and you feel like your mechanics and your mouse and your keyboard is not actually yours, but it is your grandmother's setup. Wait, so does warming up actually helps you with being more consistent mechanically? Let's see what the specialized literature says about this. This study examines the effect of warming up. It answers the question of, does warming up improve performance in elite Olympic boxers? But wait, league is not exactly boxing, or I guess if you play AD carry and you play against Sante and Jax, it can be a boxing. Okay, it's not, okay? The second study focuses on how warming up improves performance in sports. And I know what you're saying right now. Okay, besides, but League is not exactly like League of Legends doesn't imply physical movement, does it? Not really, right? Well, some Spanish guys from Barcelona actually made a study where they demonstrated the efficiency of warming up that improves, ranging from 22% to 138% in just 3 weeks of training in terms of last hitting. Oh, wait a second, it's not a warm-up. So a lot of people are thinking like, okay, but I'm playing an ARA, man, I'm playing 6 minutes and 69 seconds in the practice tool and I'm warming up. So this is not what I mean. It is not that easy. These people design an app that helps you to warm up in a specialized way just for League of Legends. This way, you decrease the chances of missing last hits, but more importantly, it improves your mechanics. And oh, by the way, here is a study that proves that not any warm-up, but the specific training can have a good influence on the afterwards performance. So not any warm-up, but a specialized good warm-up can help you to improve your mechanics first game of the day and after. Before we get into the actual app, I want to give you some additional tips about the warming up, actually efficiently, not just random warming up. So first, any warm up is better than no warm up. If you want to play good in the first game, second game, third of the day, you have to do something. It doesn't always have to be perfect, it doesn't always have to be specialized, but if you can, any warm up is better than zero warm up. Second tip, the time of the warm-up should depend on how much you think you're gonna play the game. So for example, if I play 1 hour per day, I'm gonna warm up for like 10, maximum 15 minutes. Warming up for 30 minutes and playing for 30 minutes is not good. If you're gonna play for 5 hours or 4 hours, then I would recommend you to warm up at least 15% of the time that you invest into the game. You should warm up before you actually play the game. So if I warm up if I want to play 1 hour, I warm up 10 to maximum 15 minutes. If I warm up 4 hours, then I'm gonna warm up maximum 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes for that. 3. Be specific when you warm up. Do you play Vayne bot lane? Okay, then you warm up for that. Play some Aram and ideally try to practice an AD carry. You're gonna play any jungle or a champion that is ability dependent, no problem. Go in an Aram or go into a practice tool and spam abilities on Kiana, spam abilities on Syndra. Play for more the keyboard and not the mouse like you do on, for example, a Vayne, or for example on a champion that requires you a lot of clicking and a lot of like mouse movement. 4. Physical warm-up is good too. Wrist, joints and exercises in general, simply push-ups, pull-ups can actually help warm your hands, warm up your body. And by the way, you probably know this, but heat, especially on your hand, improves blood flow. It enhances your hand-eye coordination, your reaction time, and obviously you're gonna be a little bit of a better AD carry in terms of mechanics, in terms of last hitting, in terms of kiting. It also reduces hand stiffness. Obviously it improves dexterity this way and quick movements, which if you play AD carry, you don't play Warwick, you don't play Master Yi, you don't play Yumi, you don't close your eyes and think you play League of Legends. You actually try to play it in a nice way in terms of mechanics. You have to be fast, you have to be focused. So increased circulation to the brain, boost alertness and decision making in game. So helping with positioning and other actions in the game, obviously that is pretty important. So now let's actually go to the actual game and I'm gonna show you exactly how I am warming up the majority of the times when I want to play this game at the high level, master, grandmaster, and I do that even if I don't play like 10 games, 15 games per day like other players. I can still be like pretty high level because I warm up, I practice smart, I have a strategy. I don't have to play 20 games per day or 10 games per day. I can play 3, 4 games per day and I can still be at that high level. I'm going to show you how I usually warm-up. So one thing I want to say here before we go into the app, you don't need this app. If you do play ARMS, or if you do practice tool, or if you try to do hand movement, it can already be good. But if you are a nerd like me, or if you play this game for like 4 hours, 5 hours, there is many of you that actually they like the game and they really want to perform, they love ranked, they love climbing, they love improving. So if you want to be smart about your practice, if you want to have a strategy, definitely I recommend you to check out this app, as it's already giving a 7 days trial for free, absolutely for free. So if you want to try this, definitely I do recommend it. So this right here is the actual app, and it's very smart. You basically have a lot of so these people, they are Spanish, they're extremely smart, they finished sports science faculty, so everything they know is actually kind of transitionated from traditional sports. Right here we can just go for like a little bit of a practice right here. So this is for eye-hand coordination. So as you can see right here on the bottom, you have some colors, and you have to basically click, and you have to move your cursor as well. It's like you're trying to aim SoloQ, but you try to wire your brain, so it's also paying attention to what color do you need to press. Like for example, the pink is the R, the Q is the blue, and so on and so forth. This is a pretty good practice, as you have exactly the practice that you need. You have key coordination as well here. Super good. So I do recommend you to check these games out. Let's try to do some tasks. So you can do it for the aim, for example, which I do level 9. This one is going to be pretty hard. So if you play like Ezreal, if you play like an AD carry, you want to move, you want to be fast, you want to predict. So it looks a lot like it looks easy, but it's actually not. As you guys can see, I'm actually missing a lot. So definitely check this one out. If you play Ezreal, it is absolutely amazing. You have here the dodging game, which is absolutely amazing, because at the point there are so many skill shots that come to you that you just can't dodge. So even now this is level 1, right? But if I'm gonna try to go here and I'm gonna do dodge, and I'm gonna do, let's say, level 8, it's gonna be Ooga Booga. It's gonna be so hard. It's gonna be Brand, Zerat, Ahri. It's gonna be really hard. Really hard. So this is absolutely bonkers. You have flash, they have specific mechanics, you can go over the walls. The game is just really good. You can actually change the settings with what you want. Settings for player movement, camera control, a click, ability, smart cast, quick cast, whatever you want, resolution, hood size, mouse, cursor. It is so this is like they are working very hard, and they are making it very good for you. And this is just one of the things, right? This is just one of the practice. This is there is kiting as well, there is last sitting as well, there is spacing as well, there is offensive kiting. I'm gonna show you the kiting one. Of course, this is like easy because it's the level 1, so you just have to kite quite easy here. As you can see, you can also change the champion if you want. Obviously, this is also decent for other kind of areas. Like for example, let's say I want to play the kiting, but as we can see right here, I can play Ahri, Brand, Ezreal, can play Morgana, Zerat, Varus, but they are gonna also implement other champions. But you can do from red side or blue side, set up the difficulty level. So this game is just really helpful. Has so many amazing things. Spacing plus aim. This is super good. You also have key coordination right here, as you can see. So right here, the first thing that I would do when I try to play a game, then I try to warm up with this. So I try to warm up my hand and my eye-hand coordination. So this is what I do, play this game. It really looks easy, but it's not. It is pretty fun. You have a lot of one. You have even the smite. You have the like last hitting, like this mouse precision. This mouse precision, I actually like it a lot because it actually puts you to click really fast, as you can see. And it's extremely hard, as you can see. And you need to click a lot. Right, like in league, you're clicking. Obviously, I'm playing like really bad because I'm also talking. But in league, you're clicking so much, so you have to like get used to the mouse. You have to be like really fast. Of course, maybe starting with the level 9 is not ideal here. But yeah, this is like a very nice game for warming up. And what I want to say is that those of you who watch this video and watch it till the end, so you can actually win 1 year of membership if you play the shoot Vival and if you are going to have the biggest score. So the way it works is that you get the app and you try to complete here, and the one that has the biggest score, they're going to monitor it. It's going to actually be a giveaway. The one that gives like the biggest score is going to get 1 year of subscription on this game. So obviously it's pretty easy. You have to just kite and you have to dodge the abilities like this. This is how it looks. This is how it looks like this. So I have to kite, I have to kite, I have to kite. Just look everywhere. Try to hit the cues. Kiting, 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 kiting. And let's say if I die, just gonna stand still here. I'm gonna go towards these people. I die. So the way it works is that you're gonna have a time here, 0.25. So the guy that or the girl that is going to get the best score here is gonna get 1 year from United Gamers to actually, you know, play this game and enjoy. So definitely check out this one. So the way it works, it's super simple. If you want to train, you go here, you have the warm up right here. It's designed already for you. But if you obviously want to practice some specific task, let's say aim or dodge or kiting or last hitting or smite or spacing, you can do this, no problem. How do you get the app? The way it works is that you go on my link that I'm gonna have in the description, United Gamers and reference besides, and then right here you're basically gonna get 7 days for free. You're gonna get 7 days for free. So you basically go here, you put on try 7 days for free, and then you just go from there. You select your plan, and then you just go from there. As you can see, the prices are pretty reasonable. Like, think about if you're buying a skin, like this is like 39 euros per year. So basically, if you choose, for example, the annual program, this is a 40 euros, so it's around 4 skins. So is it really worth it to pay like 4 skins per year for a game that is going to make your games better, easier, maybe more enjoyable, because you're not gonna miss so much last hits? That's basically what, 1 skin every 3 months. It's like buying a skin every 3 months. Is it a lot? Is it cheap? Is it expensive? Well, you choose, you decide, and yeah, you just go from there. Obviously, check out my link. Check out this game, definitely worth it. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys learned something. One more thing before we go. Like, if you warm up and you're gonna take a break of 1 hour or 2 hours, that's not gonna be very efficient. So try to play, you know, continuously if it's possible, because if you're gonna take like an hour or a 2 hours break, then obviously it's not gonna be ideal, because your hands will warm up, but then if you take the break, you're gonna lose a little bit of that warming up. So keep that in mind. Thank you so much guys for watching. Subscribe and like, hit that notification bell if you haven't done it already, and hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye guys.